Today's reviewing officer is the Director of Intelligence, United States Pacific Command, Camp Smith, Hawaii, Major General Jeffrey Cruz. From the 37th Training Wing, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Roy Collins. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, 37th Training Wing, Chief Sharon Fuller. We would also like to introduce a distinguished group in attendance with us today. The USAA Enterprise Security Group, hosted by the Commander, 67th Cyberspace Wing, Colonel Bradley Highburn, and the Command Chief Master Sergeant, Chief David Anthony. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass in review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week training program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the enlisted heroes walk. They will lead the way for the thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Master Sergeant Michael Cherry, Instructor Supervisor, 322nd Training Squadron. General Cruz will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base, San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, Annual Academic Excellence Streamer 2017. The Annual Academic Excellence Streamer is awarded to the 331st Training Squadron for excellence in academics during the period of 1 January through 31 December 2017. Signed, Jason Carruthers, Colonel, United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of ruffles and flourishes. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 40,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass in review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. Airmen recognized on the papers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 medals of honor, 28 Air Force crosses, and 190 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Armed with the knowledge of our past, the airmen will exit the hero's walk by marching over a blue line, signifying their accession into the greatest air power in the world. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum Bugle Corps, Murray Flight from the 321st Training Squadron. Performed today under the direction of Technical Sergeant Douglas Haas, hometown, Delenable, Pennsylvania. These airmen are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Tower Aberley, hometown, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. From the 320th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of Air Force Number 10, Kingston Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Garrett Harris, hometown, Jackson, Mississippi. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 3, Kissling Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Gary Huddleston, hometown, Colchester, Illinois. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing the Air Force's first female Chief Master Sergeant, Peterson Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Maria Lambert, hometown, Roosevelt, New York. The squadron selected as the color guard is from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Marcus Foley, hometown, Dublin, Georgia. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 13, Finch Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Alexandria Montoya, hometown, Floresville, Texas. Technical Sergeant Ashley Smith, hometown, Cocoa Beach, Florida. The B Squadron Commander is Master Sergeant Solomon Rigsby, Instructor Supervisor, 322nd Training Squadron, hometown, Chicago, Illinois. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 9, Vinegar Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Michael Brady, hometown, Peoria, Arizona. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing the first woman in the Air Force, Lake Flight, led by Master Sergeant Markel Alexander, hometown, North Augusta, South Carolina. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing an Air Force Combat Action Medal recipient, Blue Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Kristen Chop, hometown, West Palm Beach, Florida. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 16, Roy Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jordan Coates, hometown, Northwest, Texas. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 17, Cody Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Lacey Clemente, hometown, Waco, Texas. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Medal of Honor recipient, Abby Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Joshua King, hometown, South Sioux City, Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. serve as the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will enter Airman Fleet, where they will develop critical thinking skills and further personalize the Air Force core values. They will continue to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 118 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. I'm proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. take a moment to congratulate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates, distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exception of personal dedication, integrity, service to force health, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward with the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen to 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for the support of our airmen, the greatest air power the world has ever known.
Well, good morning, everyone. What a great day for the Air Force. What a great day for the Army standing behind us. And what a great day for the nation. As you know, for more than 240 years, every generation has brought new people in who say, send me. I will stand guard of America's values and its interests at home and abroad. And today, the nation brings on 714 new airmen who say send me. So it is a fantastic day for the nation. I know the narrator said I was going to come address the airmen, but I think I want to start by addressing all of you. If you would humor me, allow me to do that, I'll make a deal with you. If you be loud, I'll be short. So deal? Yeah! So first of all, let me recognize the parents and the grandparents that have brought these young airmen to today. If you are a mom, if you are a dad, if you are a grandmother, if you are a grandfather, if you are somebody who has raised one of these airmen, or you are a spouse for one of these airmen, please stand and let us all recognize you. I'll give you 5 on the loud scale. Let's try it on this one. I'd like to recognize our veterans. I'm wearing, and I am humbled and proud to wear, the uniform of our Air Force. But I fight every day alongside soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marine, Coast Guardsmen, Merchant Marine, you name them, we fight together. And the Air Force brings a skill and precision to that fight that no one else can do. So, if you are in the audience today, and you wore for a single day the cloth of this nation in any service, please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you all for what you've done for the nation. This is your legacy standing in front of you. All right, third, let me thank the entire training wing, the staff, and the base here for taking care of all of us. It's been a fantastic couple of days if you've been able to spend it with the team, but they have done a tremendous job over the last 7.5 weeks, turning those that you see in front of you from the person you sent off to basic training to somebody who may be a little different. I think you got a taste of that yesterday, and you'll get more of a taste of that today. So, specifically, thank you to the entire wing, to the MTI, who we hand select from across the Air Force to lead and mentor and train and instill values in every one of these citizen soldiers. Please, let's give them all a round of applause. And I know they don't hear this very often, but if you run into one of the people with the funny accent, GPI, please pull them aside. They may not look personable, but they are. There's personality in there. I know you can find it. And thank them for what they've done for your son and daughter and your loved ones. All right. For the airmen standing in front of us, only a couple of things to pass along today. One is congratulations. Basic training is 7.5 weeks of mental toughness, physical toughness, emotional toughness. But today is just the start. Every day should get a little harder and a little easier. Every day should bring out your best in a little bit greater fashion. And for the last 7.5 weeks, you've done that so far. It's not easy. I know some of you say, I wish it would have been harder. Some of you probably were on the other end of the spectrum. We're all here today because you work together as a team. So congratulations to each and every one of you for working as a team. Our Air Force is only a little over 70 years old. The history of aviation is only a little over a century long. But by what we've done in that very short time frame. I know for many of you, 70 plus years seems like a long time. It's actually very, very short time. In that 70 plus years, we've conquered the air, we've conquered space, and we're in the process of conquering cyberspace due to what many of those of you are doing for us and what many of those standing in the ranks here will do for us going forward. And we've done that by being innovative, and we've done that by working hard, done that through precision. If you look around the parade field, you will see airplanes. If you look at other displays across the Air Force, you'll see displays of satellites. You will see a variety of things that the Air Force has done over its history. But I would tell you, as much as I love each and every one of those platforms, that is not the Air Force. The Air Force is really at its heart the people who don the uniform, build those aircraft, fly the satellites, maintain them, or in any other capacity support the team and the process by which we are world class. We have a long legacy of people who've done that extraordinarily well. You've heard the names yesterday and today, and the airmen have heard them for 7.5 weeks. And they range from names like Doolittle and Mitchell and Hap Arnold, or McCoy, Kingston, and Levittow. Our history is written by the individual, and I am absolutely thrilled to be part of the team and part of the day by which you get to write the next chapter of our history. The only question that I have for you is, are you ready? Are you ready to join the ranks of the greatest Air Force in the world? All right, I think you're ready. How about you?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. General Cruz will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Now, if you would, raise your hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Welcome to the greatest Air Force
Please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I answer my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly high and great. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman. Lead, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter.
Thank you. Please be seated.
1, 2, ready, play!